Hi, my name's Glenn. This is Karen, my wife, and this is our bus. Hi, Glenn Denman here, working on the bus again. I've pretty much buttoned up for now my bed project. Now I'm working on the shower. So I watched a video from a guy on YouTube that I thought was really good. He recommended putting this window flashing at the front edge of like a tub or a shower before you set it down on there. So I thought that was a pretty good idea for that. Maybe that leakage that would take place just you're stepping in and out of the shower. The rest of the floor under here, of course, has the old original linoleum or vinyl or whatever it is. And so it's pretty well closed off there. But so what I'm doing here is I've spray foamed the circular supports that are in the middle of the shower base here, and I've installed I finished installing the drain piece, of course. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let these dry, and then once they're dry, I'm going to shave them off. Then I'm going to spray foam again before I lay it down. So the reason I want to do that is because I don't want to close these off to where they're not subject to expansion, because I set the shower base down, maybe those things start to expand. It wants to raise it back up, and it just kind of gets trapped in there. So I think it'd be easier just to shave it off afterwards. That way they're nice and flat. Then I'll proceed to spray foam the entire base. Actually, with this particular brand of shower base, the manufacturer doesn't require any extra support. A lot of showers you have to put like a mortar bed down or that kind of a thing, and that's not the case with this particular shower. It already has these pretty well distributed supports. But what I'm going to do is when I close this bottom off, I'm going to spray foam the entire bottom where it's relatively close to the floor. I'm going to leave the perimeter open for now, because I'm going to use this perimeter around here for air travel, for vents, and I'm going to use it for being able to get wiring from one side to the other, or piping, or whatever I need to do. I just don't like to take the shower. Could be like a dividing point in the bus to where there's no passage of anything from one side to the other on this wall. But with these hollow cavities here, it enables a person to be able to use those. So what I'm going to do also is, I'm not sure where I'm going to install I've got a Chinese diesel heater. I'm going to either put it on this side or on this side of the shower. And either way, it'll be inside of a closet, or at the base of a closet. And I can take these hollow cavities here and use those as a plenum for the air to travel from one side of the shower to the other side of the shower, and either blow into the bathroom, or even in under the closet, blow into the bedroom, or whichever way I do it. But anyway, either way, I'm going to close off the entire flat part of the shower base, and then leave the perimeter, the triangular perimeter, open so I can use it as a plenum. So that's kind of the idea for now anyway. So we'll see how that goes. And once I have the shower base in, then I can go ahead and start to build some walls and start kind of getting some, once I build at least half the wall over here, then I can put my plumbing vent in through the roof, or whatever I need to do there. So that's going to be kind of the next step. So anyway, so we'll see how that video goes, and thanks for watching. So now I'll proceed to cut all my muffin tops off. Okay, so this probably really isn't much of a video on this whole shower thing, just setting this shower pan in place, but it's pretty much there. And go ahead and take off these hold downs that I quickly made. So now it's all fastened down good, and with the headroom, I can stand in it, and my head just about touches the ceiling. But of course, I'm wearing my Danner boots here, and they're up about 2 inches. The other day I took my boots off and stood in here, and I had about 2 inches of space, which is fine. I mean, I can shower in here. I'm not worried about it. My wife's 4'11". She'll get by just fine with it. And so it's a little bit short, being that it's a side aisle shower in a bus that doesn't have the ceiling raised up. But that's just how it is, and it's going to be just fine for us. So so my next step now is I need to build some walls, and that's the part that I've stressed over, trying to figure out what I'm going to build them out of, what they're going to look like, and that kind of thing. I've got some ideas on how I can do my pocket doors. I can actually do a pocket door here at the transition from the kitchen to the bathroom, and have it slide into this space, into the, of course, the wall cavity that'll be here, and I can just notch a little bit out of the OSB here without getting into the insulation, and have that door slide over far enough to where it'll still work even with the low ceiling. So that's what I'm going to work on. This wall here is going to have plumbing in it. It's going to have the drain, or excuse me, the vent coming up. I'm going to actually have 2 vents. I'm going to put a dedicated vent in for the shower, which of course will vent the holding tank. And then I'm going to have another probably a 2-inch vent on this side. Basically, I'm going to put a 2-inch vent on each side of the bus, going out the roof on each side of the bus, to get as much ventilation to serve that tank as possible. So anyway, so we'll see how those videos come out as I venture into that. I love doing plumbing work. I know how the vents work. I know how the P-traps work, and their function in that. So so we'll see how that goes. And thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.